Everybody, welcome to Childbox Views. I'm Stan with my lovely wife Tanya here again, and we're doing a reaction to the first official trailer of Halo TV series, Paramount Plus kind of deal.
Yep.
So, right from the start, remember, this is coming from someone who has played right from the start. Yes, kids, there's these things called freaking discs that we used to put into our consoles. And we used to play these games and stuff. And guess what? It wasn't online either.
Yep.
So,
and we also read, I think, all the books as well.
I've read the first 4 books. So it was Fall of Reach, The Flood, First Strike, and Ghost of Onyx. And I love those. I'm trying to make peace with this now. Like, I know that they're going to probably woke it up and just insert diverse characters that have no place in the story. They've just put them in there for, representation's sake.
Okay.
But it's got to be about the chief. That's what Halo is. It's got to be about him. And you can't undermine him. You can't have characters coming in there and saying, no, we need to save these people and stuff, because it just takes away from the character. Anyway, we'll watch this trailer and we'll get into it.
Yes.
You got anything you want to say?
No, I'm excited. I can't wait to see what they do.
All right, here we go. Insurgents.
Nice.
That's what the Spartans were made for.
Oh!
That's cool.
The Master Chief was enhanced and trained for one purpose. To win this war.
Halsey.
Halsey.
Spartans are our only effective weapons against the Covenant.
Hey, that looks good.
He is lethal, upgradable, and most importantly, controllable.
No, he's not.
Appear to be excavating some kind of object.
Oh.
I felt something. Felt different.
What the hell?
They did to us. Makes you know.
You just decided to help me.
Is he playing Mendez?
Gosh, I hope so.
What does one do with a superhuman you're not sure you can trust?
Hello, Master Chief. I'm Cortana.
Oh,
Ah,
that's Jen Taylor's voice too.
I love that.
Was that an ODST?
Master Chief recovered something. Sacred ring. Halo.
The ships and stuff look good.
Humans
That lady's supposed to be
under to the Covenant.
part of the Covenant.
Huh.
Yeah, she's defected apparently.
Right. Come on, Chief, say something.
Find the Halo. Win the war.
Find the Halo, win the war.
So March 24th.
That's not far.
So yeah, it's not far, but
It's pretty exciting.
It looks kind of cool. It's a shame that they didn't get that Steve Downes to do Chief's voice, and I get it that, all right, maybe this is playing a younger Chief, but you can also de-age and mess around with the audio a little bit to make him sound a little bit younger.
Right.
But still too, Chief is, I think he's 42.
Okay.
I think he's 42 years old. That's not including all the cryo sleep that he's been put in.
Right.
So he's been around for over 40 years, as a human, training, everything, all that kind of stuff. So, watching this, it's so hard to place the timeline. This is Chief from the game. There's Cortana.
She's so cool.
Yeah, I don't know. If you can't get this is one of my favorite freaking ones that we've got.
Yep.
So I can't this has to be set after Halo. This has to be set after the first game.
Before.
I don't know, because they're already talking about Halo, because Captain Key's in the game. Like,
But it's
maybe
fine, the Halo.
Maybe it's not even part of canon. Maybe it's not even part of that.
Maybe
So
it's a
like,
whole new story. Who
yeah,
knows?
fine, do that, but stay true to what that character is.
Source material, people. Source material.
And is there anything in there that you saw that you liked?
You know, when I was watching this, it looks like they created a perfect soldier, but then when he touched the arc or the wall or the goo, whatever you want to call it, it's almost like it awoke him and he's not really controllable anymore, maybe. And that's why they insert Cortana to try and, you know, keep him under control a bit, because he is still the perfect soldier. He still has everything that they need except for the control parts. And maybe that's what Cortana's role is in this.
Thing is, too, like in the books, when Halsey says, like, so ready for story time, kids? So in the books, Sergeant Johnson, he's immune to the flood when it tries to infect him. And that's another thing too. Is the flood going to be in this? I saw a little bit of the hunters worms like trying to attach,
so maybe
and stuff. But yeah, so like Sarge was throwing plasma grenades. He got exposed to a lot of the radiation stuff, so that was enough to stop whatever infection and stuff happening to him from the flood. That's how he survived. So Halsey is trying to teach Chief to preserve life and still tap into his humanity.
Right.
So when she comes up to him and says, like, here's a blood sample and here's, like, you know, some other stuff, like, it was something like there's 2 chips containing 2 bits of data and stuff. The data will go to the UNSC and potentially Johnson will be dissected, and they're just going to use him to find a basic cure or something for a countermeasure against the flood. And who knows, the flood might get weaponized, but they might render humans all immune stuff to it. So she leaves it up to Chief. She says, okay, this here will go to the UNSC, and this here will, you know, is just Johnson's blood sample, and it will help him, you know, freaking be fine or whatever it is. And Chief crushes it in his hand, what's going to the UNSC, because she's like, I'll leave it up to you. What do you want to do? And then she's kind of like, oh, cool. So he's still there. After all like that, he's still got free will to make the decision to be like, all right, let's do what's best for humanity. But also, too, he wants to save, she wanted him to learn the value of one life.
Yeah.
And that's like, it's reflected through after all the Bungie games. Chief is human stuff. They tap into it too much a little bit because he's trying to save Cortana and then she goes all corrupted and stuff. I haven't finished Halo Infinity yet. But anyway, this trailer looks cool.
Yeah, it does.
I was happy with it. Was there anything else that you spotted in it that you liked that I because I did see a few things like, yeah, they had other characters.
Covenant looks good.
Like, yeah.
But Covenant... it also reminded me of one of the books with Kurt and all the, like, the young Spartans training. So also kind of reminded me of those guys just training up to be Spartans.
They need flashbacks.
That's what I was thinking. Maybe there's a couple of flashbacks because there's episodes where people are older. So I don't know if it's in the same timeline or different. I don't know.
Like, I want to see him, like, if this is like a bait and switch and they're showing him all the stuff you'll see about him and what he's doing, and then they're just going to throw in all these support characters that we don't even care about. I just want to see him wreck shop. I want to see him dumped in the middle of a covenant, like, you know, crew, like whatever squad, and him just tearing down like stuff. Like, there's a bit in the book where they turn around and I think Kelly is like the really kick-ass sniper or whoever it was.
I think the one with the pink hair is Kelly.
Oh, who knows? But like when they go, you know, the Marines are like, man, there's only 3 of yous and there's freaking legions of them, and Chief's like, won't be a problem. And just, he just looks at Kelly and goes, we need 3 banshees. And then she just goes, and 3 banshees just fall out the sky, and the banshees have like this little pee hole shot of what the Covenant can breathe out of or whatever, and she manages just to take those shots, like just cool stuff like that.
Yeah.
Put that in it. Just take from the books, take from the game,
100%.
take all that.
The source material, guys.
and also too, like if you want to insert a little bit of red versus blue caboose
oh my
humor
gosh,
in there,
yes.
that'd be
Please.
so good.
I love caboose.
But anyway, is there anything else? Are you all right, you bleep boop? Is there anything else you can think of?
No, but if you like the trailer as well, leave your comments below. Check us out on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Twitch.
And thanks for watching, guys. Bye.
Bye.